came to this meeting is I wanted to address you. You told me to come to the meeting on August the 30th. And I called you and spoke to you directly on the phone. I had put an application in for financial assistance through the Improvement Association. And I told you that I had put the application in, that the lady told me that I had 10 days to hear something back from the application. It went on to like 15 days or more. And you told me that you was going to pull my application. And you told me also, and I had you on speakerphone, that y'all, if you could help me with $300, would that help me? And I told you yes, it would. So basically, you blackballed me, told me to come to this meeting, and then I get a letter the day before the meeting saying that I didn't meet the criteria. Then when I called back to your office and asked them what are the criteria, why I didn't meet the criteria, and I'm a single mother. Nobody could tell me why I was denied. I just didn't meet the criteria. You also told me to contact Mr. Fruit Tray, because he's holding up the money or title, whatever. I don't have anything to do with that. That's between y'all. I put an application in because at the time I needed that financial assistance. And then not only that, I reminded you a couple of years back when my son was left on the bus, Head Start bus. That got brushed under the rug. Y'all paid a security deposit for me to move into my house.
You paid a security deposit.
You paid a security deposit, but still, think about that was my child that got left on the bus. I could have sued y'all, but I didn't sue. Then when I come to y'all and ask y'all for help, then you tell me in the future if I needed help, to come to y'all. Then when I come to y'all, I get denied, but can't nobody tell me why. So do anybody know why?
You said we paid a security deposit for you to get it moved to the house?
That's because y'all was trying to keep me from suing y'all. That's right. You can laugh about it, but it's the truth.
Well, ma'am,
it's the truth about it. My son was left on the bus, 4 years old, walking down Main Street away. Anything could have happened to him. He could have got kidnapped. He could have walked in the road and got hit by a car. But I thank God that he was on his side, that did nothing happen to him. But the point of it is, y'all keep on telling people to go to these churches and ask people for help. When y'all got the money to help people, why can't y'all help people? Then you want to tell me to email this man and call him and address him about some money. When I sit right there and put an application in there, can't nobody tell me why I was denied? Yeah, I have a problem with that. And can't nobody still today tell me what are the criteria. So do you know as the director?
Well, of course, if you were denied before, what I would ask you to do is to contact the office. We have a staff.
I don't contact your office, I don't know how many times. I don't try to contact you. Okay.
For those individuals, and I can understand you, if we have to be warned, we're not social serving. However,
I'm not asking you for social service.
Since you're asking, once you're denied for assistance, there is an appeal process. You can go to the House Committee with the application. But the state gives specific guidelines for individuals for eligibility. And those are the things that we don't control, the state controls them.
Well, we would have put something on here stating why?
No, once you deny, they send you a letter. In that letter, it should state you have the right to appeal. And once you appeal, that goes to the Housing Committee. And they will look at your situation, look at your criteria, and determine why staff have denied.